Think and Grow Rich. Anyone who's watched my video, The Birth of the Charles Jackson, knows that I'm connected to Mr. Norton by default. Same life-changing message by different exposure. For him, it was Napoleon Hill's book, and for me, it was the audio tape by Earl Nightingale. The objective today is to find the best year of Ken Norton's career. It will prove challenging due to his success being spread out. The success of the Black Hercules began with his upset over Muhammad Ali in 1973 and continued until his retirement in 1981. Speaking of 1973, if Norton had won the rematch with Ali, which he almost did by split decision, it would hands down be the winner. Case closed, with no option to reopen. Who do you know that's beaten the greatest twice in a year? I didn't think so. In 1975, Norton bounced back from the losses to Ali and Foreman with an undefeated berth in which the most notable name he beat was Jerry Quarry. Norton blasted him out in 5. Also on the year, Norton avenged his 1970 loss at the hands of Jose Luis Garcia, in which Garcia ended Norton's undefeated streak and pushed back his big break as a young lion. He also had a first-round knockout of Rico Brooks. This is a solid year and worthy of the honor, but the best is yet to come for the Black Hercules. Ken Norton's 1976 was a full-on return to form for the richest thinker in boxing. 4 fights, 3 of which were TKOs. One of those TKO wins came against contender Ron Stander, who had beaten Shavers and fought Frazier for the title. Another of the TKOs came against Pedro Lavelle. Let's see what Mickey has to say about Lavelle. Oh, well, Lavelle was a promising prospect on his way to a title bout, who was known as a knockout artist of sorts and had hype around him from Ring Magazine and Rocky. Norton shut it all down. Norton's TKO win over Larry Middleton was a thunderous occasion billed as the Battle of the Jawbreakers. Middleton had broken Joe Bugner's jaw. Norton had broken 3 fighters' jaws, the most famous of which was Muhammad Ali. Middleton was hospitalized for punctured eardrums after his corner and fans protested the referee's stoppage. What adds to this affair is that, originally, this was supposed to be Norton versus Oscar Bonavena, but Ringo was sadly shot to death. Now for the Killjoy, the trilogy match with Muhammad Ali, in which many believe Norton was robbed of the win and his moment as undisputed champion. I was almost inclined to award 1976 the winner on said grounds, but decided against it because a loss is still a loss in the grand scheme of best career year. Maybe someone will be the exception one day. 1976 is the one that got away from Norton. Now for the winner at last. In said year, Norton fought and won thrice. The first was an immediate bounce back from the Ali affair, in which Norton turned slugger and squashed the hype of Dwayne Bobbitt. Up next was a 5th round knockout of Lorenzo Zanin. The final bout was the Battle of the Neutralizers, Ken Norton versus Jimmy Young. Norton scored a controversial split decision over Young, encountering his own potential foil. If you felt Norton has been robbed a good deal, wait until I cover Young down the road. Regardless, with this win, Norton secured a title bout against Ali again, but Ali would go on to lose to Leon Spinks, and the title would be split. Norton was crowned champ, and lost in his first defense to Larry Holmes in another close split decision. He never got his rematch because he was blasted out by Ernie Shavers the next year. And so ends the tale of Ken Norton, as he fizzled out after the Shavers loss. So, due to a troubled and controversial schedule of affairs, 1977 wins the crown as Ken Norton's best career year. It's poetic and mirrors Norton's reign as champion in reality. Crowned champion without winning it in the ring and never defending it in victory. He became the only champ to never win a title fight. 1977 was a year in which he performed like a champion, but was never truly viewed as champion. Thanks for watching, you sluggers out there, and stay warm, but frosty first. Oh, and you didn't think I forgot.